Hi, I'm Kim Kiyosaki.
And I'm Robert Kiyosaki.
And we want to invite you to the Real Estate Guys Investment Summit at Sea, of which Robert and I are going to be a part of next year.
And the reason we're doing this together is because we want to invite you who are married or in a primary relationship. It's very important that you come with your primary life partner, because as you know, the biggest reasons people fight or marriages break up is because of money, So that's why we think getting educated financially is crucial.
Yeah, it's the #1 stress builder in a marriage. It's the #1 reason for divorce in a marriage. It's the #1 reason for arguments in a marriage. So whether you're the guy or the woman and you're thinking of coming to this investment summit and you're going, oh yeah, I'm going to go, and your partner's not on board or doesn't want to go, I'm going to say, please, 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 the best thing you can do is come together. Because I'll give you an example. Robert and I, just the other week, Robert said, I want to go off to this week program. Do you want to go? And at first I went, no, I've got too many things to do. I'm too busy. I'm looking at this and that. And then I went, oh my God, if he goes for a week, he's going to be learning things, that it's very hard to explain when you're learning new things, what really happens to you. And I'm like, if I don't go, the relationship's probably going to have a bigger gap because of it, and I'm going to be a little bit slower and behind because he's up to speed on what he's studying. So it was really important that we did this together and we studied together, and it was by far the best thing we could have done.
Yeah, it was fantastic, and basically what we're saying is the marriage is more important than anything. I wouldn't be here without Kim.
And vice versa.
Yeah. This is our 25th year together. We're going to celebrate that.
Yeah.
But without studying together, without doing, personal development courses and investment courses and all this, we wouldn't have a great marriage. So it's education that brings us together. So if your marriage is important to you, your family, your kids are important to you, please come as a unit, because money affects all of us, especially in this economy. And I hate to say this, I think you already know it, it's going to get worse. It's going to get really, really bad for a number of years before it gets better. But for some people, this is going to be the best time ever. The last few years for Kim and I, 2009, 10, 11, this year, we've done better than ever before, but it's because we studied together years ago. So we really want you to protect the family unit, grow together, have fun together, enjoy life together, because this is the best time ever.
It's a great time. And one of the questions I get all the time is from men and women is, what happened, my spouse isn't interested, or my spouse isn't on the same page, and what do I do? And there really isn't an answer other than the two of you coming together and learning together. Robert and I, very early on in our relationship, made the decision that if he was really interested in a subject, I would look and study it as well. Or if I wanted to go to a seminar that was important to me, he would come as well, because we wanted to make sure that we grow together. And I think one of the best things that brings couples together is learning new things, experiencing new things, doing new things. And money and investing is one thing that both of you can do together. And on top of it, you can also teach your kids, because the kids are coming out of school today with not a clue about money, and they're looking to the parents. So it's something you two as a couple can learn together and then share with your kids. I think it's crucial.
So this summit at sea with the real estate guys, it's also going to be the Rich Dad Advisors. Some of them bringing their families also. But I think you'll see a whole different world. This will be a life-changing event. And I want you to come with the people that are important to you. If you're going to change your life, change together. Otherwise, you change apart. And that's why it's crucial, especially at this time. Like I said again, it's going to get worse. But we want it, for us, it's going to get better. But we'd rather have you guys join us, go forward. So we're going to be out there with you. Our advisors will be out there, be great teachers. And these are for real people, not these BS instructors who talk about things they have never done. We practice what we preach. So please come together. In fact, talk about practice what we preach. We value education so much. What was the first gift I gave you? The very first. I didn't bring her candies or flowers.
Diamond ring and a trip or anywhere. I didn't get any gifts. My very first gift was an accounting course. An accounting course.
I wanted to make sure she knew assets from liabilities. if we're going to be, we're a boyfriend and girlfriend at the time, but I wanted to make sure that I had a partner who was interested in money. Because any of this stuff is, I'm not interested in money. Well, tell me this. How do you survive without money? I mean, even the unemployed people need money. You know, rich people need money, poor people need money. So this stuff, you know, especially this social communist stuff that the government's going to take care of you and I'm not interested in money, well, that's old stuff. And today, money affects your life, affects your health, affects your education, affects your lifestyle, affects your safety. And so that's why I think, you know, you all know it's going to get worse. You may as well try and make it better, or make it better by getting educated.
Yep. And let me just end with this, is that accounting course that I did, I said, I hate accounting. I don't want to learn anything about accounting. It bores me to tears. When I did that course, it was so relevant because they taught it in a way that affected me personally. It was how relevant it was to me personally. And I got excited and I learned so much, and my love of learning just turned on. And at this real estate summit, you are going to, the people that are going to be talking to you and teaching to you, as Robert said, they are people that practice what they preach. They're going to make it relevant to you and how you can apply it and use it in your life, no matter what, where you are today. So I really encourage you, if you're in a primary relationship, please bring your partner, bring your spouse, and learn together, grow together. Otherwise, you could grow apart.
And that's the message. It's very, very interesting times right now, and I'm speaking to all you guys out there. It's 1 week. And for your women, it's 1 week. And if you're into other kind of relationships, it's 1 week. If your relationship is important to you, then invest 1 week for the rest of your lives. That's all it is. Well, otherwise, you know, the guys will sit there on the couch and drink beer, watch football or whatever you watch, and eat Cheetos. You know, you won't remember that week. And for the women, if you're doing whatever you're doing, it's 1 week. You won't remember that. But this 1 week could change your life and the quality of your relationships. And that's why the Real Estate Guys Summit at Sea, in conjunction with Rich Dad, is a very important event.